price for you.
Lovely, thank you. Let's get this road on the show. Good morning, welcome to Also Driven. I'm Jim and Sean's at the toilet. So we made it to the show about 4 hours ago.
Yes.
And we just got talking to people and we forgot to film
Lots of people,
anything.
and it's been lovely. But I think Jim's going to maybe have a... Oh, I can't speak. Jim's going to have a little look around the show and show you our favourite cars.
The ones that are left, because people are leaving, so it's going to be a very
But
rushed
Jim's
job.
going to do it because Jim is much more of an expert than me about all of these things.
Lots of really lovely Cinquecentos at the show. Just goes to the difference a little bit of suspension makes. This is a completely standard immaculate Cinquecento, and this one's just been lowered slightly and it just looks so different. Only body mods on it is just there's a front splitter instead of X19 wheels. Punto cabriolets. Manual.
Hello, Jim.
Hello guys.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm doing a little filming. I'm going to go over and have a look at your car in a minute.
Okay.
Automatic. This one's for sale. $5,000 is strong money for a CVT. Right, one of the other cars, I was just briefly talking to Gaz there. This is his Lancia Ypsilon in right-hand drive. So you're going to work out there's something a little bit odd about this. How do you get a right-hand drive Lancia Ypsilon with this front end? Well, basically you have to make it. So every single Lancia badge on this car is actually where a Chrysler badge used to be. But those are Lancia wheels, not Chrysler wheels. And if we can get round, Gaz has actually changed the steering wheel to a Lancia steering wheel. X19 heading off. As I say, we did leave this very, very late to do this today. Should have been filming first thing this morning. But then again, these car shows are about the people we meet and a bit of fun and a bit of crack for people. This is an early Fiat 128 Coupe. Quite like that. Although the one that came after it, the hatchback, was quite nice. The Italian show is complete without one of these. Conveniently, he has got the electronic spoiler raised, which is this is the first car with active aero in that way. Punto section, lovely to see sort of like little Survivor like that. It's really nice. In a weird way, there's nothing particularly special about it, but that's what makes it special. Blood multiples. This is an official Fiat body kit from back in the day. This one's had a bit of a hard life, but I don't know. I think they're kind of funky. They kind of match it. Lots of Barchettas. And a rather gorgeous yellow Fiat Coupe. Really can't beat these 90s colors. I'll cut in on this couple, but they are winning at life with that Panda. I absolutely love what they've done with the interior. It's a Panda of Pandas. It's brilliant. A little bit of a unicorn, a very, very posh Chroma. Obviously the second generation Chromas that are based on the Vauxhall Signum. Very lush inside, very lush for a big Fiat. With the glass roof, I don't know if that'll show up. Yep, glass roof's there. Interesting. Absolutely really rare and absolutely nobody cares. We've got a Strata with the mad boot lid. Had probably seen that in one of my other videos. Goes down the way. The Seat Panda Terra. They were available in Spain. Back end's fiberglass. Little convertible. The quintessential 500. Oh, lots of people taking pictures and video. Gorgeous little thing. Super rare. This is a Fiat 2300 S Coupe. Lovely thing. Converted a rally car. Absolutely fantastic. Got a Strata Abarth. Oh, that's nice. That's been really well looked after. The 128 section. I do love these really early cars. This is the 128 to have the rally. This one's been beautifully restored. One of the things that's quite interesting about them is when they did the rally, they actually gave it custom lights. Because the normal 128s actually had different sort of lights. So the whole back end is a different panel, and the lights come from the Lamborghini Miura which really means they're from a Fiat 850. But anyway, very early Panda, Mark 1, with the corrugated sides. That interior is immaculate, absolutely immaculate. Back seat is in baby mode. What you could do is the poles that made the back seat up, you could make that like a cot. Yeah, that's gorgeous. The Italian 90s section. This guy came down from Scotland in this little 750cc Panda. I think they're about 37 horsepower. Absolutely insane. All the way from Glasgow. Then we have John Corbett, who recently did the Pandino thing with us. He has basically recreated one of the toys that was available in 1990 to celebrate the Italian World Cup. And as I say, it is actually a black Tipo under there, and he's just recently had that wrapped, which is pretty cool. This is one of the reasons why Fiats and Friends is such a good show, because you see things you're never really going to see anywhere else. This is a Uno Breeze, and it is beautifully restored with a very original interior. We can get in there. There we go. So you've only got one stock. The rest of the controls are done with those little flapper paddles. That gives you things like wipers and lights. Unfortunately, that wasn't continued on to the Mark II Unos. They went back to traditional stocks, but that is really nice. Chatting to this guy at Futo, and I love what he's done with his Cinquecento. It's really, really nice. We were sort of talking about, you know, the little improvements he'd done. He's getting probably just slightly older than me, but he was sort of saying he wants to like basically have a fun little car that he could actually make some sort of fun little improvements on, just like he did when he was a teenager.
And they're on this much.
It's really clean inside. Very clean. Maria? Multipla. God, can't talk today. I'm fitted out. Again, super rare car. I think the dashboard says there's 7 chromas, the original chroma, left in the UK. And then beside that, we have a Fiat 124 Coupe. Now, this is a Series 3. I'm going to be really honest, I think they're ugly as sin. But we'll go have a look at some of the other ones. There's a couple of other Fiats here. So that was a Series 3. This is a Series 1 124 Coupe, which kind of mimics the 124 Spider. This one is my favorite. This has like the Dino front end. This is the Mark II Coupe. You can see not a huge amount of differences in the cars, but it's just that is the cleanest one. I really like that one. X19 Lido. Lido was a Paris nightclub, and Fiat sort of joined up with them. They used the branding from the nightclub on the car, and they gave it a very nightclub interior. Basically white Alcantara, cream Alcantara. Also came with some fitted luggage. And for the X19, uniquely, chrome bumpers. It's the only one that had chrome bumpers. This slightly scabby 131 Mirafiori, I think, is pretty cool. Weirdly, I actually bought my Tempra, which is now in Tennessee, and it had the same number plate on it. It was Rockingham Cars, both provided that. But I'll let you into a secret. This is actually a show winner. They decided that like it was the best survivor at the show, but he doesn't know that yet. Tempra from Futo. Do you want to bet this guy with a 124 just basically spends his entire time having to explain to people it's not a Lada? Mark II Uno, kind of funky little wheel trims on that. Another little Mark II Uno. That one's a turbo. Ooh, nice. You can hear some of Barth bubbling away in the background. That's a very tidy X19. Lancia Delta Integrale alloy wheels. Oh, very custom interior on that. That is very nice. Another super rare Tempra. Again, this one is from the same dealership my Tempra was from. Rockingham Cars. Nice little Fiat Barth. Said on side must be a Zagato. That is a fabulous colour. And speaking of fabulous colours, that is a lovely colour for a Panda. That's identical to my Panda for spec. And not far off age either. That's a super, 1000 super. Small cars have to come in bright colours. And that is the brightest of the bright, and absolutely fantastic. You can probably tell I like my Fiats. These are one of my favourite Fiats. It's the 127 Sport. They had a little 1049cc engine. They were a 1970s car. For 1 litre, they produced 70 horsepower, which was pretty impressive back in the day. And yes, I know somebody's going to say, oh, it's Fiat, they probably faked it. But you know what? I don't care. It sounds great. It goes great. It's orange. And most of the interior is also orange. So this is Paul's car. Paul lives a lot of time in Spain. He was actually at Futo a few years ago. That's Festival of the Unexceptional, for those who don't know. And this is his Fiat Panda, which I'd have to say is absolutely stunning. Hi, Paul. A long chat with Paul there about his car. Very little restoration. It had some paint. Hold on, zoom in. There you go. It's had some paint, but that's all original panels. And that's what happens when you have a car in Spain. Anyway, fantastic. Love these little 900 Amigo-y things. There's two of them, green. They are a lovely idea, but 900cc in a camper van is hard going. But they are beautifully done. Really, really lovely little things.
Hello.
It's me. Can you come over to the tent?
Oh, we got a Dino, Strada, and a Spider. The local dealer has got some new Fiats along, including the new electric 600. Yeah, 36 grand. Oh, it's very similar inside to the electric Fiat 500. Very funky seats. And the doors definitely sound a lot better than my Panda. And of course, we have a very swishy Abarth. And they have the prize-winning cars lined up. The Aventine won best non-Fiat. And I think we gave away the game earlier about the 131. Lovely original multipla and a really nice Punto GT. Fiat Argenta, rather unfortunately named just as the Falklands War started. Their swing was at Futo last week. I kind of made the joke that these things were made by Fiat, pretty much for junior Italian ministers to be shot in by the Red Army. Sumptuous interior. That's really rather nice. Quite nice in the back too. Just the sort of place to be riddled with gunfire in 1970s or early 80s Italy. So a few more rare Pandas. Obviously we talked about that earlier. That was the one from Spain. A Panda van, which is actually Panda panelled. Mostly Pandas had a very different van option with side opening panels and a little extension out the back. But this one is a one-off done by a local customizer called Vern. Fantastic little Panda colour. And right beside it we have one of the air-cooled Pandas because the grille is reversed round on that car. Super basic. 27 horsepower or something like that. Absolutely fantastic. Literally a box on wheels. That says it all, really. I love that. Can I just take that home and hug it and call it George and I'll love it and I'll be very, very good to it. It's really good. I just love the Cinquecento Sporty inside out, the one I had in the 90s. Dez with us at the show. And I don't know if he's known or not, but Dez has travelled quite extensively. So we've got a little bit of Dez there at Titanic in Belfast, Dez at Titanic in Tennessee, Dez at the Fiat factory in Poland, Dez crossing the Alps, Dez somewhere in, I don't know, Montana, Dez in Croatia, and Dez at Pandino in 1999. No, 2019. One of these days I'll remember what age I am. That was a whistle-stop tour around all the last cars remaining here while the prize giving's going on.
Yeah. And there's some lovely cars here. Really, my favourite one was probably, hopefully you filmed it, that Lancia Delta that's not Integrale, the blue one.
Oh, that would be that one there that I didn't film.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's probably my favourite one here. I thought
Okay.
that was lovely.
All right. Well, tell you what, we'll go over and very quickly do a little bit of footage around it, even though the owner's there, and we absolutely hate filming when the owner's there because we feel really self-conscious. This is Sean's car of the show. X-Reg is
1982.
so 82.
Could be 82.
Just Bogo standard, not an Integrale, just as it left the factory. Gorgeous interior.
And a beautiful colour. I mean, look at that colour. It's like a greyish blue. Lovely.
That is a rather gorgeous interior. Just love that. So tell me about the badge on the back of it and why it's significant.
Well, I really love that they haven't written the word Delta, they've actually just used the symbol for the letter Delta.
In the Greek
The
alphabet,
Greek alphabet, sorry.
on an Italian car.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I have to say, it is rather lovely. Oh, it's an Edinburgh car. I'll get you one for your birthday.
Thank you.
What's all about it?
Well, the seats are incredibly squishy and comfortable. I love that the fabric is reflected or repeated on the headliner. This is very Tipo, the kind of black plastic along the sides of the
Oh
headliner.
yeah, and for its age, no exposed metal.
No exposed metal at all.
I did love the dashboard on
The
it.
dashboard is fabulous. It's like a Panda's dashboard, but obviously much more kind of luxurious and expanded. It's very handy, like all the heater controls to hand. Steering wheel is probably not my favourite feature. It's very plain, the steering wheel, I would say. They've designed the rest of the car really nicely, and they kind of thought, just
Pop steering wheel. Just
pop
pop
the
a
steering
full
wheel. Yeah,
steering wheel.
just needs a steering wheel. We'll just have it.
But otherwise, a thumbs up.
A massive thumbs up. I love it.
That operates the little vents. That operates the middle one's for the volume, and then
Yeah.
top and bottom are for the left and right of each side.
That's adorable. This centre air vent is deliciously over-engineered. So that knob controls the right-hand side, that one controls the left-hand side, and that one controls whether you have flow or not. That's just fabulous.
You have Instagram's most famous Tipo. Unfortunately, my Tipo's not here because I ran over a cyclist. He's okay, he's fine. It's his fault and he's paying for it to get it fixed. So, yeah, so I didn't get to bring a Tipo. Yeah, so we got talking to Ella, whose Instagram handle is only Tipo, and it's the only green Tipo left. And she learned to drive in this, and it's her first kind of real car. And they drove down here today, and as I say, to show it off. And as I say, if you're on Instagram, you can go and sort of check it out. Well, that was Fiats and Friends. Did you enjoy it?
I loved it. It was a great day.
And you met a fan,
I'm
fan of the channel. So
I'm a fan of the channel.
with the Lancia Delta.
No, there was the other guy with the yellow Cinquecento Sporting who was a fan of the channel as well.
Oh my
So,
goodness! Well,
I know. So,
hello, Mr. Yellowfinger Chapter Sporting.
Yes.
Right,
We're off.
okay, we're off. We better go.
Need some coffee.
Catch us next time, and we don't know when it will be, where it'll be, but we'll see what happens. Anyway.
Bye.